Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Welcome back if you're returning. It's Fiery Moon and I'm here to do the general collective weekend vibe reading. This isn't for any specific zodiac sign, so as always, take what resonates and leave the rest. As I am recording this, the sun is in Sagittarius, the moon is still in Taurus. It will be moving into Gemini today. And we will also have the full moon on the 15th. But it is December 13th as I am recording this. So with that being said, let's jump right on in and see what messages of guidance, healing, truth, love, wisdom, acceptance, understanding, as well as protection that we need as it pertains to the collective and the energies surrounding this weekend. Starting out with the Energy Oracle cards. I also have the Mixed Emotions deck out here. I haven't decided what tarot deck I'm going to use yet, but we'll fill it out. So let's see what needs to come through as it pertains to the collective and the energies surrounding this weekend. I'm going to get one more and then jump right on in. Alright, so bottom of the deck we have the Thinking Man, which is similar to the King of Swords, masculine air energy. So this could be you or someone you're energetically connected to, no matter of the gender. So the Thinking Man. Ooh, and then look up under that. Wow, we have the Thinking Woman. So this is basically the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords. So like again, I said, it doesn't matter. You could be either one of these energies, but we do have a true pair out here. I'm hearing the Lovers. So being that the Lovers in traditional tarot is Gemini energy, with both of these cards, although they're not exclusively Gemini, they're still air energy. So we have a masculine and a feminine here. I'm also hearing with the Thinking Man a rare gem. So it feels like to me like there is a masculine energy that is either fixated or like in deep thought over this thinking woman, a feminine energy. Someone who is very, like, both energies are very intellectual. They're saying smart, intelligent, but where I'm being brought to the voice, where a King of Swords may be silent, a Queen of Swords is very vocal. And I'm feeling that energy, but I honestly feel like both parties are silent right now. Up under that, we have the sixth chakra, which is Archangel Metatron, which is the third eye chakra. So it's making me feel like if these two energies are not like physically or verbally speaking, they're communicating telepathically. And then we have Victory, which is like the Six of Wands energy. And then we have a woman holding a coin. Which is like the Queen of Pentacles energy. For some of you, this could be another feminine energy, but for some of you, it is not. For some of you, it is, what I'm feeling more so strongly is it's this masculine energy intuiting this feminine energy, almost elevating into this Queen of Pentacles energy. which is someone who is very grounded, solid, realistic, down to earth, very practical. And then up under that, we have the yin and yang card, which is, you know, that balance, that dance of the masculine, feminine energy. What I'm also feeling is like, how can I say this? For some of you, if you're resonating as the feminine energy, it's almost like your intuition is like almost, or you're leading with your intuition, and, you know, are focused on, you know, the more practical things in life. I'm hearing health, wealth, stability. But it's also like, for some of you, this masculine could also be viewing you as like a stable energy for them, and they're intuitively being guided to move towards you, which would create this balance. But let's see what comes out, because I don't want this to be too long. What's going on, Spirit? What's the overall energy as it pertains to the collective for this weekend? Listen. So we have the victory card coming out. Which again is like the Six of Wands energy, which could be, you know, it's looked at as forward movement. It's also an energy of recognition. Rewards, I'm hearing. But I'm also hearing the word confidence as well. So something is moving forward. Oh, yes. And then at the bottom of the deck, we have the door to personal healing and happiness. And I feel like this door to personal healing and happiness is tied to the masculine energy, yep, because it leads to the Ten of Cups. And we have the energy of the masculine holding a heart, which is the King of Cups. It feels like both energies are transitioning into different elements, but elements that are complementary. Because, you know, it's almost like two of the same energies can be almost like harmful or cause conflict. So with both energies being in air energy, it's almost like a stubbornness I'm feeling, like a friction. But with this door to personal healing and happiness, the happy family and the man holding the heart, the feminine is transitioning into the Queen of Pentacles, where the masculine is changing into the Queen of, or King of Cups, excuse me. So the earth element for the feminine and the water element for the masculine, although they're very different, they are, you know, earth signs complement, are the complement to water signs, where air signs are the complement or counterpart to fire signs. But this is what I'm feeling, like there's a balance being achieved through both energies, moving out of that air energy into this earth and water energy. Yes. And then up under that, look, we have the temple path and the door to spirit, which leads to the 10, or cornucopia, which is the 10 of Pentacles. So yeah, this is like, they're saying an ascension for both energies. Okay, I like that. Because it's almost like, what I'm hearing is there's, you know, there's work to do. There's something spiritually that is needing to be done with these two energies. And what I'm keep hearing over and over is complement. So, you know, If this is playing out within another person, it complements, like you guys are a complement to each other. Let's see, what other messages do we need, Spirit? As it pertains to the collective and the energy for this weekend. What other messages do we need? Yep, we have the Angel of Love coming out. Let me get one more. And I'm hearing moving by the heart, but I almost wanted to say from the heart. So it's almost like this is a heart-led action or movement, or yeah, especially with the victory, because I'm feeling like the Six of Wands, Eight of Cups. Whatever move is about to be made or whatever action is about to be taken, it's through the energy of love. That's the driving force. Can I get one more, Spirit? And then we have the walking away card, which is like the Eight of Cups. And bottom of the deck, we have the second chakra, which is Archangel Uriel, which is the sacral chakra. So it's almost like someone is walking away from something that doesn't emotionally serve them. Like, if you could see the cards, both energies are heading towards this Ace of Cups. So take it how it resonates, but one energy is going towards, like they're both going towards it, but someone is needing to walk away from something in order to come to it, and the other energy is being led in that direction. Because there is, up under the second chakra, we have the contract card, which is like justice. And then we have patience, which is like the temperance card. And then we have door to romance. So this makes me feel like there's something, again, like spiritually needing to be rectified, but I'm also hearing melded together to bring this forward, to like, it's almost like a heart opening. And for some of you, like, if this is a relationship for you, because this could also just be happening within yourself, between your own masculine and feminine energy, where you could be at war with yourself with that King and Queen of Pentacles, and, you know, mentally, because, you know, air is the mental energy, or how you communicate. You could be in conflict within yourself, and your masculine energy needs to get a little more softer, where your feminine energy needs to get a little more grounded. Something with time could be important as well, that I'm getting, like, it's time for this to be balanced out with the contract and the patience card. And on the clock we have 10:10 or 10:11. Yeah, looks like it's set to 10:11 or 10:10. It's a little bit past the second, the two, but I don't know if y'all can see it. Maybe not. But yeah. But it feels like it's time for this love, or this, whatever it is, this relationship to bloom and blossom. So let's put some mixed emotions on this. What's going on, Spirit? What messages do we need as it pertains to this energy and spread for the collective? I'm strongly feeling like the energy of travel with this, coming off of this victory card. Like what I'm seeing is someone like just jumping up and like, I gotta go, I gotta get there, I gotta go. So I don't know if this is you or someone else, but I can feel that energy very strong. But let's see. So bottom of the deck, we have shy, which says timid, hesitant, or reserved. Then we have vulnerable. Under that we have worried. And then we have trapped. With trust. And it makes me feel like whoever's in this energy, there's almost like a fear of being like stuck, or someone is feeling stuck within a situation and or circumstance, but afraid of, especially with shy and vulnerable, it could be like an energy of opening up, like emotionally. I almost hear, or like I'm feeling like the energy of, you know, help, because vulnerable says defenseless, unprotected, or helpless, where someone could be afraid to ask for help because they could be sick right now or down on their health. That's not exclusively though, it just says concerned, troubled, or uneasy. But in regards to this trapped energy, it's almost like the devil. Like whatever this trapped energy is for them, whether it's physically, mentally, emotionally, or spiritually, they feel caged in. It says imprisoned, cornered, or stuck. But then with trust, it's like, I just keep hearing like, I got you. I got you. It says reliant, interdependent, and certain. It's almost like this person needs to trust themselves. And almost like, I almost feel the Fool energy and like taking a leap of faith. Yeah, because it's almost like they're bothered that they can't be free. We have irritated and free. And whatever they need to let go of, under that we have desperate and disappointed. It's almost like they're feeling like, you know, literally what the desperate card is like holding on by a thread, but they're holding on to things that are disappointing to them, like that don't encourage them or inspire them, like they're holding on to dead weight. But let's see what comes out. Wow. And that's what they need to either let go or walk away from, and trust where they're being, where their heart is leading them. Can I get one for victory, Spirit? Why is victory here? Yes. So someone is freeing themselves. It almost makes me want to say, like, whoever is in this energy, whatever they're holding on to, is almost like, how can I say this? Like, it feels more so like fear of the uncertainty. Like, it's almost like every situation that they've been in up until this point has been like a disappointment or a letdown. And it's almost like they're almost like prejudging this situation, thinking that it's going to be the same thing. Can I get one for the Angel of Love? Because free says liberated, independent, or and unburdened, excuse me. Exactly what I just said. Unsure, uncertain, doubtful, and indecisive. Yeah, it's like someone is in that energy of second guessing where they're being pulled. That's what it feels like. I feel like there's a tugging on this energy's heart. So can I get one for walking away? Yeah, grief, which says sorrowful, heartbroken, and bereaved. Bottom of the deck, we have the Sun, which says happy. And you know what I'm hearing? It's like you can't worry and pray at the same time. It says blissful, joyful, and content. And they're walking away from this grief to head towards this happiness, to this Sun energy, which is joy, it's life, it's vitality, it's happiness, it's love. But this grief energy, it's almost like, you know, the Five of Cups. Like, anytime we're in a situation where, you know, because it feels like an elevation where there's a need or a want to elevate. It's almost like you can't take everything with you. Like, they're showing me the Fool card again. The Fool travels lightly. So whatever baggage that has left you in this grief energy, why would you want to bring that to where you're going next? You would want to cut that dead weight, because that's what it is. And for a lot of you, it's emotions. We're going to use the Life is Like a Board Game tarot to clarify this. But it's almost like this person like doesn't trust their own heart. They don't trust, you know, what's in their heart. And it's almost like, especially with this grief card, like it's almost like it's time for you to be happy. It's almost like that's what Spirit is, you know, doing this for you for. Look, and we have the Eight of Swords and the Ace of Cups. Like, it makes me feel like, you know, someone is afraid to love again. Like, you know, and I know it's hard. I'm not going to sit here and, you know, lie to y'all. Like, it's hard. But, like, the conclusion that I've come to from myself, from the experiences that I've had, is if you go through a situation and you know, you end up, you know, heartbroken, or whatever the case may be, you separate from someone, or, you know, things didn't go as you planned it, it's almost like, again, and I say like this is for me, I've realized that, you know, because we'll get into that slump or that, you know, funk of like, oh, I'm never loving again, I'm never getting into another relationship again, but what is the reality of that? Because you can get out of one situation and the next day you can meet someone who turns out to be the love of your life, or you can go through something bad and, you know, encounter someone who is almost like they can come into your life in a way where, you know, they can shatter, or they do shatter everything that you've ever went through in all of your other relationships. And it can be jarring, it can take you aback, but are you going to like sabotage that situation because you fear that it's going to end up the same way? You don't know how it's going to turn around. No relationship is perfect. All relationships, you know, you go through things, and trust me, as I'm sitting here saying this, like, I'm preaching to the choir. like it's again, like I said, I came to the conclusion like that's not a realistic way of thinking. And if I decide to allow myself to be in that mentality and to live my life because I've been hurt, like, oh, I'm never gonna, you know, do this again or do that again, I'd be, you know, sabotaging myself. Because the way that I see it is like, if I allow that to happen, I become just like those who hurt me. I become that, and that's not something that I can, sit within myself when I really, sat and thought about it on a deep level. So why would I, you know, stop myself from, it's not even a second chance, but allowing myself to, put myself back out there, see what's going on. Like, and sometimes, even if you're with someone, there's going to be times where there's ups and downs, and there's, the fights, the arguments. But if the love is real, and like, I can't explain the feeling. I know what it feels like for me. I don't know what it feels like for everyone else, but there's just like a sense of, I don't want to say loyalty, or like in an obligatory way, but at the end of the day, the heart wants what it wants. So who am I to stop my heart from telling me? Because that's ultimately what it's doing. Like, that's what I want. That's who I want, whatever the case may be. I would never, I don't think I can sit with that. But let's see. Especially like at a soul level, like, it's almost like your soul will get to the point where it's begging you to like try again, to do this again, like. And even if you think you don't want it, you don't know what God and spirit and the universe have in store for you. You don't know. So we have the Six of Cups at the bottom of the deck, which is an energy of nostalgia. It's an energy of, the past. It's also soulmate energy. Up under that, we have the Page of Cups. Then we have the Knight of Cups. Oh my goodness. I don't think I've ever had this happen in a reading. And the King of Cups. So there's a maturation process happening for a masculine energy, where they could be sitting and reflecting on maybe 3 different relationships, 3 different situations of where they were in each phase. You always start at the pages, you elevate to the Knight, and you elevate to the King. And once you complete all 4 suits, you become the Emperor. And that's what it feels like. It feels like, especially with the Page of Cups, maybe this person's, started out as being, very naive, very, childlike in love. And then they moved into the Knight of the Knight of Cups, where, they started, opening up a little bit more, but also being a little bit more reserved. The Knight of Cups can also be like someone who is, I hate to say it like this, but it is what it is. Like someone who is an emotional manipulator and doesn't want to fully invest, but can sometimes use, their emotions or others' emotions for the wrong reasons. But there comes a time where you gotta, you move into this King of Cups energy. And it's like you take all of that energy and you reconcile it within yourself with the Three of Cups, because it affects how you relate with others, how you communicate, or how you're able to connect emotionally with others. But it's like whatever situations, it's like this person, like they, with the Two of Swords and the Ten of Swords, it's almost giving me an energy of trying to avoid things always ending badly. But in doing that, they put themselves in the Eight of Swords, which is a self-imposed mental prison. So they close their own self off from this energy. So Temperance is here, is showing up as, spirit to move them along with the Six of Swords, to get them out of this Four of Cups energy, to help them release what is not and no longer serving them, with the Four of Cups and the Ten of Wands. going to get one for each one, and then that will be the reading. So can you tell me why free is here, Spirit, with victory? We have the High Priestess and the Hierophant. And this is a couple to me as well. Like, the High Priestess is the feminine who uses like their intuition, you know, in the unseen. And then we have the Hierophant, which is like that higher power, but more so on it is still spiritual, but it's Taurus energy, so it's a little bit more physical. Where it's like an energy for some of seeking guidance, you know, spiritual guidance, but also like an energy of, how can I say, you know, like your moralities, the things that you value. And it's almost like whoever's in this energy, they know their values are very, it almost feels very firm, very stern. So they know what they want. They know that they want to be in, it's almost like committed to something higher. Because wherever they're at or wherever they're in, it's the Five of Cups, which is this grief energy. So it's almost like they're craving, as the Page of Wands, like a new, something new. It's almost like a spark. And then here we have the Fool, which they're ready for, like something new, it's almost like to go on an adventure, or let themselves go on an adventure. But all they're pondering on is this Three of Swords with the Seven of Pentacles and the Three of Swords. What they've already been through, the pain that they've already experienced or went through. Can I get one for unsure? Why is unsure here with the Angel of Love? So we have the Six of Cups and the Four of Cups. So this person is indecisive in regards to where they've been with the Six of Cups, the past, and where they're at with the Four of Cups. In between, there is a Two of Cups. So it is, you know, a connection here, a Two of Cups energy. Because it's almost like they don't know where it's going to go. Or how it's going to end up, but you don't know. Like, you don't know. So can I get one for walking away and grief? It's almost like this person, you know, needs to trust what their inner child is telling them. Because what was at the bottom of the deck was the Page of Cups. And we have the Two of Wands. So it's like they're at a crossroads with leaving this grief behind. It just makes me want to say, like, they can't take it with them. They don't want to leave it behind, but they can't take it with them. For some of them, they're afraid of how it's going to look or how others are going to look at them, with the Queen of Wands and the Eight of Cups, which is coming out again. Can I get another one for grief and walking away? Yeah. We have the Five of Cups coming out again. And in the traditional Five of Cups, the Three of Cups is spilled over. And he's looking, he doesn't see the Two of Cups that's behind him. Because this is, like, I'm almost getting this Two of Wands as the Three of Wands. Like, they're expecting to be let down. Can I get one more for this energy? The Two of Wands, Five of Cups. Yeah, just the Two of Pentacles. Just this energy, they're trying to, like, almost maintain it. Like being at this crossroads, not making a decision, but knowing that where they're at, I almost want to say there's no love there. But deciding on how they're going to move forward with the Six of Swords, and then we have the Queen of Pentacles. Because it's almost like maybe they're waiting on this feminine energy to seeing what they're going to do. But we have the Ace of Wands and the King of Pentacles with the Two of Cups. Like the desire is there for the both of these energies. Like they almost makes you say they want to be together. But it's almost like this masculine is waiting on action from the feminine, and that's not what feminine energy does. Feminine energy receives, masculine energy takes the action. So like again, with the Nine of Wands, the Moon, and the Devil, it's almost like they're thinking that this is just going to, either they're going to be stuck where they're at. There's a fear of like again, staying in this devil energy, this feeling limited, stuck, you know, confined. But it's almost like they're focused on the past. They're focused on the past. But we have Justice here. Which will, you know, it's almost like the truth will set this person free. So can I get one for the Six of Cups, Four of Cups, and the Unsure card? Too many. Yeah, again, like this person is, just like I said, they're waiting to see the action being taken from, because we have the Ace of Wands at the bottom, waiting on the action from the feminine energy. But I'm not going to say that this feminine energy won't, but that's not what feminine energy does. It's for the masculine to initiate this process. So let's grab the guidance and advice. What's the guidance and advice, Spirit, as it pertains to the energy surrounding the collective for this weekend? What's the guidance and advice? We have the Temperance card coming out, and Temperance is the only card that trumps the Devil, and then we have the Sun. And what this makes me feel like saying is for whoever needs to hear it, is like, it's time for you to be happy. It's time for you to be in this Sun energy. Some of you, the way that you're going to do this is by talking or communicating with the 5th chakra, Archangel Gabriel. And for some of you, it is to this High Priestess energy, the Goddess of the Moon. That's just for some of you. It's time to express yourself. We have the Sun at the bottom of both decks, but let's see what this Patience card says. 16. And like I said, Temperance is the only card that trumps the Devil. 16 in traditional tarot is it the Tower or is it the Devil card? No, I want to say it's 15 is the Devil, so this will come after that. So we have Patience, which says, peaceful presence, letting go of desperation. Upright, this card shows a beautiful angel holding a clock in the stillness of winter. Her quiet, peaceful energy is telling you that it's time to release the old urgency and to look at things with a much clearer perspective. When this card is upright, it's telling you to relax and let go of the single-minded desperation that's been driving you. Don't try to force your will on only one option. When you think there's only one solution to satisfy your need or to make you happy, you are blocking many other potential solutions from coming your way. Let go of the anxiety and be flexible. Be patient, open, and creative. Choose to be peaceful in the present, and the universe has more options than you may be aware of. Quiet your mind, broaden your perspective, and let them come through. In the reverse, peaceful redirection is the message when this card is reversed. Open up to the options available to you, even if they aren't yet totally clear. The universe supports you when you allow its influence to help direct your outcomes, and when you open your imagination to all of the possible solutions around you. The key is to keep moving forward without frantic need or urgency. Don't give up on your goal. Initiation and renewed action are now needed, so keep an eye open to new and unexpected opportunities around you. You may be surprised where they lead. The affirmation: I pursue my goals with open receptivity. I am patient and flexible, willing to receive in many surprising and imaginative ways. Yes, I couldn't have said that any better myself. And it's almost like this masculine energy has to, be willing to take this action, to go after what it is that they want. And if this is, what you're feeling, it's like the cards are clearly showing that you want it bad enough. So that is the reading, y'all, and the energy for this weekend. I definitely hope that it resonated for some of you, and if not, it's just not your story, and that's fine. But as always, enjoy your weekend, and I will see you all on the next one. All right? Later.